Hopefully I'm even in focus. I've had so many issues with these cameras after not filming for an entire week. It's been difficult for me this morning. But anyways, hey guys, I hope your day's going well so far. I feel like it's been so long since I've sat here and filmed for you guys. I was in Florida for a week. It was so good seeing my family. I think the last time I saw my parents was like early January, and being the only child, I'm super close to my parents. Even if I wasn't the only child, I'm just like a mom and dad's kind of girl. That was stupid. Whatever. Anyways, moving along. Yeah, I feel like I haven't sat down here and talked to you guys in so long, so if this video is kind of like scatterbrained, I apologize, but that's how I get once I haven't filmed in forever and a day. But let me tell ya, I missed you guys. So today's video is just going to be I was going to say quick, but we know I don't do quick videos. I wish I did. Today's video is going to be a kind of like face routine. More than anything, I wanted to go ahead and share my thoughts and review / demo a new foundation product for you guys that I am in love with. So instead of me rambling, because I'm sure I'm going to be talking a ton later on, let's go ahead and get on to the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so as you guys can see, I already do have my eyeshadow and my brows on today, as well as some lashes. So today we're just going to be focusing on the complexion, and as I mentioned earlier in the intro of the video, the main star of the show are these new custom cover drops from Cover FX. You guys, I have been so freaking impressed by these. There are 25 shades total within the line, and you get 0.5 fluid ounces. It retails for $44. I know you're probably thinking, skirt, hold up. But it's because this formula is pure pigment. It's just not a normal foundation that you just pump onto your hand and slap onto your face. You can really customize this from sheer coverage to full coverage. You can mix this product with anything that is a liquid formula, whether it's a moisturizer, an SPF, a serum, anything like that. So one thing that I think is super unique about this foundation is I feel like no matter what kind of skin type you have, it'll work for you, whether you have oily skin or dry skin, because if you have dry skin, you can go in with a really heavy duty moisturizer. If you have really oily skin, you could go in and mix this with a mattifying primer. So that's what I think is really awesome. It's just almost like a universal type formula. The shade range is awesome as well. There's golden tones, there's neutral tones, there's pink tones. I have mine in the shade G30, which is perfect right now, but I feel like I will be picking up another bottle that's a deeper shade for summer. So far I have mixed this foundation with 3 different products. The Embroilise Cream Concentrate, I'm probably butchering that, I know. This is probably one of my favorite ways to wear it, just because I do have drier patches on my cheeks. I feel like this gives my skin such a healthy glow mixed with the coverage drops. Why do I keep saying coverage? Cover drops. I've also mixed it with a Too Faced Hangover RX Primer, which is another awesome combination. And then finally the Cover FX Calming Primer, which is another favorite. I do want to go in and try mixing it with a Illuminating Primer as well. When it comes to finish, I want to say it's just really natural. It's not matte, it's not overly luminous or dewy, it's just a very natural finish. So today I think I'm going to go in with the Calming Primer from Cover FX, just because I do have some redness on my cheek. So I'm just going to take a pea-sized amount. Now depending on the number of drops you put into the product, that's like how much coverage you're going to get. So 1 for like sheer to medium coverage, and then 4 for full coverage. I wouldn't do more than that unless you're having to cover like a ton of area, because like I said, it is pure pigment, so a little bit does go a long way. I'm just going to go in and do 3 drops, so 1, 2, 3, and then this product comes with Flash Fusion technology, which at first I was like, what does that even mean? So basically what they're saying is as soon as you drop the pigment into whatever product you're mixing it with, the pigment just takes over. So as you can see, there's like no more white in there. It just is straight up like pigmented foundation. So I am going to apply it, I think, with a brush today. I'm just using the Sigma F80, and I just like to dot some on my face and then just start blending it in. Like, look at that. The coverage is insane. As I mentioned earlier, this one is in the shade G30. I think I definitely will be picking up a deeper shade though, just for summer. But I'm so in love with this product. I wore it yesterday all day yesterday was probably the longest amount of time that I wore it for. It was close to 10 hours, and I didn't have any issues with the foundation breaking apart. I know that was something a lot of people were kind of hesitant about, is like, since you're mixing this product with something else, if the moisturizer underneath would kind of like break up and make your foundation separate. I didn't have any issues whatsoever. And the best part is the finish is just very natural. It's not dewy, it's not matte, so it just pretty much just looks like your skin, but better. And it's super comfortable to wear too. It doesn't stay tacky, it doesn't feel dry or tight on my face. It's honestly like the perfect formula. I didn't think I was gonna love it as much as I do, just because it did seem kind of gimmicky, just the whole idea and the packaging and everything, but I think a lot of people will love this, especially since, like I mentioned earlier, it's something that I feel like so many different skin types will be able to wear, and the teeniest tiniest bit goes a long way. I mean, you guys saw I only put 3 drops into this, and look at that coverage that I'm getting. Now, any areas where I just feel like still need a bit more coverage, like I have had this blemish right here forever. He will not go away. I'm pretty sure it's gonna scar, which is so frustrating. I like to just get, I mean, not even like a full drop, like the teeniest, tiniest bit of product. I'll just touch it on the back of my hand and then mix it once again with just a tiny bit of that primer, and then press this right on top. And it seriously just covers it instantly. Like, I can't get over the coverage of this stuff. Now, when I first got the Urban Decay Naked Skin Coverage or Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, I was just kind of on the fence about it. I was like, it's nice, but it's not like that amazing. However, when I mix it with the MAC Prep and Prime, I absolutely love it. So in the Urban Decay Concealer, I have Light Neutral, and then the MAC Prep and Prime, why can I not speak? I have Light Boost. So I like to just take a tiny bit of this, just right here, just to brighten up that area. I have not been sleeping well lately, which is just frustrating. And then I take the concealer, which just has a super flexible doe foot applicator, and then put some of that right on top. And then I'll go in with a beauty blender and just press that right in. And I feel like that combination is just super brightening. I don't have issues with it creasing, but I do go in and set it. I don't know. I don't feel like I've used any concealer that I don't go in and set, especially on my under eyes. See the difference? It's just so brightening, and I feel like it even just like pulls my eye up. Now to go in and set, whoa, my under eyes. I have been obsessed with this powder. This is the NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana. I have the loose version as well, but when it comes to setting my under eyes, I feel like the loose version, first applied it, it looked nice, but later on in the day, I felt like it made my under eye area look wrinkly. However, this does not settle into your fine lines. It just looks super smooth and adds even more brightness. So I like to go in and just take that same damp beauty blender and just pop it right here, especially like right here on the inner corner of my eye and nose, just because I feel like I always have like a dark shadow there. And this just keeps my concealer locked and loaded all day. Now for the rest of my face, when I wore it the first day, I didn't set it, but then when I wore it yesterday, I did set it, and I swear, I went to Sephora, Ulta, where else did I go? Just H-E-B. And at every single place, I seriously had at least 2 people compliment me on my complexion, and I was like, what the hell? So I feel like it's this combination. I go in with the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder. This is just in light. I don't know what it is about this combination, but it seriously makes your skin look so flawless. And it just, once again, it just looks like skin. It looks healthy. And my face is looking fresh to death, so I'm gonna do the same thing. So I just take whatever is on the lid here, and just on a big fluffy brush, I just press it right on top. And I feel like these 2 products were made for each other. I didn't have issues with the foundation breaking or anything on the day that I didn't set it, but I don't know, I just felt like it looked extra good when I did set it. So that is what we are doing, and a tiny bit of this does go a long way. Now to add some bronze onto this poor pasty face of mine, I'm gonna go in with the Shade and Light contour kit. So for my contour, I just like to go in with this shade right here, the one that's furthest to the left. And then this is a Sigma F50, right? Yeah, F50. I just like to take some of this right into the sides. Go in with the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick just in the classic bronze color, and apply some of this onto my cheeks as well, just because I want more of a bronzy glow. This color's so pretty. I really want, what is it, Nectar? I saw someone wearing that the other day and it looked amazing. Okay, and then for blush, the blush in the new Tarte Poppy Picnic palette is absolutely amazing. I don't know if it's exclusive to this palette or not. I don't own too many of the Tarte blushes. It's in the shade Glisten. It's this one right here. Such a pretty blush. I don't know, when I opened it, I was like, yeah, that's nice. I didn't think I was gonna be that like into it, but I freaking love it. So I'm just gonna take this right here. And then for my highlighter, I'm going in with the, what are you, Mary Loumanizer And where's that brush? I've been using a Morphe brush to apply this and I love it. It's the Morphe M462. It's just this huge brush right here. But the tips of the bristles are really like light, so I feel like it just distributes the product nicely without looking like I went crazy with highlighter, because that's something that I like to do. Ow, I seriously just stubbed my toe. It's so hard. Worst pain in the world. But anyways, that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any comments or questions, feel free to leave those down below. My foot is seriously throbbing right now. Also, quick side note, just because I am sure somebody will ask, on my nails right now, I have a new manicure. If you guys watched my previous video, I picked up one of the red carpet manicure gel systems. That red polish lasted like over 2 weeks, and then I kind of just got sick of looking at the color, so I peeled it off. But what I have on right now is Iconic Beauty, which is just a white, just like a cream white. And then on top of it, I put on Hollywood Royalty, which is this gold glitter. I love the way it looks. I don't know, it's just a pretty like bright, clean white. So yeah, in case you were wondering. But yeah, that pretty much wraps this one up. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!